Well, hey guys, it's summer and you know what that means. Time for an empties video. I have a ton of skincare products to go through with you guys that I have finished in completion. But before we get into it, make sure you are subscribed, hit the bell notification because I have so many empties that I'm gonna do a part 2 of just hair care product empties. I finished up a lot of shampoo, conditioning masks, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And as always, I film my sunscreen empties video separately, so you've got a lot of empties coming down the pipeline of stuff I've actually finished up. I'm just gonna go rapid fire in no particular order through my white bucket of junk here and share with you guys everything I finished. First of all, I made it through the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. Now this is the newer reformulation that Cetaphil launched towards the end of last year of their classic gentle skin cleanser. This is one that I was always not so happy with. In the past, I found that it didn't do a good job removing like eye makeup, water resistant sunscreen. However, I later on discovered double cleansing, where you use an oil-based cleanser to gently break up the film of cosmetic residue and then come in with a gentle skin cleanser like this. So I've kind of gotten used to how this performs. And the newer formulation I actually like a lot better. I think it is better, but some of you say the opposite. You hate the new formulation. The main difference is they have now included niacinamide, which I know causes irritation for many of you, as well as pantolactone or panthenol, which is a skin conditioning agent. But this has always worked really well for me. It's also great as a barrier for shaving. So if you shave your face, upper lip, underarms, this is a great product to use for that purpose. Very gentle on the skin, but hydrates up the hair shafts, makes them easier to cut, reduces friction on the skin, and isn't gonna dry out or irritate your skin. Speaking of cleansing, I finished up another pump bottle of the Aveeno Restorative Skin Therapy Sulfate-Free Body Wash. This is what I've been using along with the Neutrogena body oil to remove like water-resistant sunscreen film from my arms and legs, and it works really well. It's free of fragrance. This body wash actually was tested on the skin of patients undergoing cancer treatments, and those patients, as a result of that, they have very dry, incredibly sensitive skin. This was well tolerated by that group, and it's a repurchase for me and a second or third empty of it. I also comfortably use this as a facial cleanser. Highly recommend it. They also have a cream in the same restorative skin therapy line that I love. It's a great body moisturizer. I think it was a few months ago I did a review of some hydrating toners, and this product is one I really have enjoyed and finished in total from Japan. It is a Urea moisture lotion. Urea is naturally present in your skin barrier. It's hydrating, but Urea and moisturizing skincare products, not only can it help with moisture retention, but it helps soften dry, built up skin cells. It just overall can improve skin texture. And this very lightweight hydrating toner performs wonderfully under moisturizers. You can apply it to damp skin after cleansing. It's a great product if you have rough and bumpy skin on the cheeks, because the Urea helps soften that and helps reduce flares of the keratosis pilaris, otherwise known as rough and bumpy skin. They also make a cream, which I think I reviewed in that video. I can't remember which video it was that I reviewed. I like that one too. It has kind of a jelly oil consistency, but I haven't finished it yet. Here we have a long-standing favorite of mine, the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream Extra Dry Skin. Finished it up. This was one I finished fairly recently. This is a moisturizer with hyaluronic acid. I typically just use it around my under eye area. It is kind of on the expensive side, and I find just using it around the under eye area helps plump up and hydrate fine lines and wrinkles in that area. And this product ends up lasting me a lot longer if I just use it that way, but you certainly can use it all over the face, to the neck. It also has dimethicone, which reduces water loss from the skin. Now, some people don't like this. They say it breaks them out. Other people love it. I can't predict who's gonna like it or not, but it doesn't feel greasy on the skin. Give it a try. There's no fragrance in it, which is why I like it. The regular one does have fragrance, and the scent is quite strong. Let me know in the comments though if you have tried the non-extra dry form of this. Do you like it, or is the fragrance a problem for you? Let me know. But you can get that one, as a side note, at Costco in like a 2-pack, and it saves you quite a bit of money. But I think that's one, the extra dry one is like one of my favorite facial moisturizers. It's definitely a repurchase for me. And also from Neutrogena, I finished the Hydro Boost with hyaluronic acid hydrating Cleansing gel, fragrance free. I really love this. I'm currently using another bottle of it as we speak. I also like using it as a hand wash. I just keep it on my bathroom sink, use it to wash my face in the morning and use it to wash my hands. It has a nice silky lather, doesn't leave my skin feeling stripped, dry, irritated, does a decent job removing makeup residue, sunscreen residue, although I do always do a double cleanse, but I have tried this on its own, and with a little bit more rubbing, you can get the film of cosmetic residue off with little to no irritation. Now, this is a cleanser that I tried out and actually like. It does have fragrance. This was sent to me. It is from Innisfree. They sent this to me as part of a PR package, and I actually really like this. It was a nice gel cleanser. Give this a try if you like a nice gel cleanser. It's not bad. The fragrance is not overpowering. It's not irritating. Overall, it's pretty mild. I actually ended up liking this quite a bit. The foam with this is a lot richer than what you get with the Hydro Boost cleansing gel. And I think it's because it's got soap bark extract. In my experience, cleansers that have that, they generate a really noticeable foam. So if you like foam, that ingredient really does lend itself to a foamy experience. Almost always have one of these in an Empties. This is the hypochlorous spray. Keep this on my treadmill to mist myself with as I start sweating. It's hypochlorous that helps to cut down on the bacteria on the skin that break down sweat, lead to body odor. It also can help reducing acne breakouts that can be triggered by just kind of sweaty, humid climates. If you live somewhere like I do that's really humid and hot and you sweat a lot, consider getting this. It's great to just kind of refresh yourself. Great under the arms, anywhere where you have a lot of sweat collecting. That sweat can break the skin down, lead to irritation. This kind of helps to not only cut down on the bacteria, but just sort of clean the skin a bit of that sweat and remove that sweat residue. You can leave this on the skin and it will not cause irritation because it just breaks down into sodium chloride, otherwise known as salt. This is also a wonderful product for eczema because eczema skin, the rash of eczema, can easily become colonized with the bacteria staph, and that can lead to impetigo, and it also further aggravates the eczema. So this helps cut down on that problem, therefore can help allow the eczema to heal and the barrier to recover. Really like this. It's wonderful for spraying on the feet to reduce foot odor. It also really helps to cut down on itch. If you get heat rash, highly recommend this to cool the skin down. As a side note, if you're coping with heat rash right now, make sure you check out my video on it. I go over tips on how to deal with it. Oh, we have another hydrating toner here. This is from Rovectin. Rovectin is a Korean brand that I really like. I've tried several of their products. I reviewed them, I think, a year or so ago. And they have like a gel cleanser that I really like. And this particular Skyn Essentials Activating Treatment Lotion, this is actually my second bottle, I want to say, of this. It's quite good. It has hyaluronic acid. It also has centella extract, which can help with healing and recovery. Now, it does have papaya fruit extract. So initially, when I first got this, I was kind of worried it would be irritating. Sometimes those fruit acids can lead to a lot of irritation, but for me personally, I've never had any issues with this. This also has caffeine in it, which can kind of help minimize redness. I actually really like this product. Just be aware that it does have the papaya fruit extract in it, which, as I've said in other videos, can be irritating. Aha! This turned out to be a favorite for sure. This is a Urea face cream. Again, this would be another great option for folks who have rough and bumpy skin on the face, the cheeks, keratosis pilaris. It's got Urea, which can help soften and exfoliate that. It's fragrance free, a brand I love, Eucerin. They don't do a skincare product wrong. That one was a great one. It is kind of expensive though. It's not sold like here in the States in the stores. I get it on Amazon. I think it's in their European market though, that particular product. So on Amazon, it is going to be a little bit of a price hike compared to what you're used to. But I really liked it. But a really good, affordable moisturizer. I was seriously impressed with this product. Highly recommend it. It's the Gold Bond Pure Moisture. This is great for both the face and the body. This is a smaller tube of it. I think they do make it in like a larger pump bottle. It's kind of similar to CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. If you like that product, or maybe you didn't like it, maybe you're one of the people who found that it burns and stings, but you want some of those same beneficial ingredients of hyaluronic acid, ceramide, ceramides. Try this one out. But unlike the CeraVe cream in the tub, this has niacinamide in it, which again, some of you have verbalized causes irritation for you or stings or burns. So you would want to avoid this if that is you. The CeraVe moisturizing cream in the jar, our tub, it doesn't actually have niacinamide. Many of CeraVe's products do, but that one does not. This has urea in it, or hydroxyethyl urea. That can help soften dry skin and kind of help promote skin barrier function. This is a great product, really inexpensive and free of fragrance. Gold Bond has been coming out with some newer products lately. Like in my recent Walmart video, I saw that they have a psoriasis salicylic acid moisturizer. I think it has like 3% salicylic acid. I might want to check that out in the future. Aha, here's another Urea face cream. I did a video several months ago on Urea facial moisturizers. I had this one from Zeroid, the Eucerin one, and then that Japanese one. I'm blanking on how to pronounce the name. Anyways, this Richenic cream I adore. It goes off and on Amazon. It'll sell out and be gone for a while, and then it'll come back in stock. Highly recommend this one. This one or the Eucerin one. They are both fantastic facial moisturizers. When I was using both of these, basically what I would do is use one day and the other the next day, just so that I was making sure I was using them up in a timely fashion. But I found while I was using these products that I really was just very happy with the texture of my skin using the Urea facial moisturizers. Urea is an underrated ingredient. That's another option for a Urea face cream if that's something you want to explore. Also finished this one up by Cetaphil. It is their Rich Hydrating Cream. And this one I went through pretty quickly. The consistency of this is not as heavy as like CeraVe cream. It is more of a lightweight, fast absorbing lotion consistency. But this is a great product, no fragrance. If you're just looking for a basic facial moisturizer, maybe you have very sensitive rosacea prone skin, this would be a wonderful choice. Aha, now this one, I did a video on topical melatonin, which check out, talking about the benefits of melatonin in skincare products. So I wanted to try out some products with melatonin. This one by Gold Bond caught my eye. It does have lavender in it, kind of the whole overnight marketing here, deep sleep or whatever. Honestly, this product blew me away. This is one of the better moisturizers I've ever tried. I know it has fragrance in it, but the lavender scent is pleasant, it's not overwhelming, and it doesn't linger. But I was actually very impressed with this. I was thinking, oh, it's not gonna do much. I bought it on Amazon. It also has ceramides in it. Just left the skin like very supple. This is a good one. It's not sticky, it's not greasy. There's a little bit left. It almost has like a lavender coconut smell to it, but it's not a perfumey scent. Definitely was a winning product. So currently, speaking of melatonin, I'm currently using a product that does have melatonin in it, which I will be reviewing for you guys in a later video. It's by a brand that you all have been requesting reviews on. So stay tuned for that. I'll give you my thoughts on that melatonin product later. So make sure you're subscribed and you have the bell notification on so you know when that goes live. I finished this Avene Tolerance Control Soothing Skin Recovery Balm. Really enjoy this product. It has some, I think, postbiotic or prebiotic compounds that help support barrier recovery. A good choice if you've just had like a resurfacing laser treatment, your skin is very sensitive in the healing stages, this would be a good choice. I would actually recommend this if you are thinking of starting a retinoid. You know, you're gonna likely experience potentially some dryness, irritation. It's referred to as the retinization process. If you start encountering that, this would be a wonderful product to incorporate into your moisturizing routine to help minimize that irritation. Avene has a lot of really great products. I know in Europe, their products are affordable, but here they come with kind of a price uptick. They are pricier, but they have many really good products. One of my favorites, I'm getting sidetracked, in terms of their sunscreens is that compact, the tinted compact. If you're somebody who wears makeup, try that out because the coverage it affords is pretty remarkable, and it also offers really good sun protection. You can get it actually at Walgreens, I think. They have an event section lately, I've noticed. I'm really glad I'm splitting this video up because I still have a lot more just basic skincare. All right, let's talk ointments. I have really gotten into body slugging, basically putting an ointment mostly on my arms and legs. Slugging refers to applying a petrolatum ointment to the skin to really trap in hydration. Some people with oily, acne-prone skin do not tolerate doing this. It's not for everyone. And it's mostly something people think about doing on the face, but I've been doing it on the arms and legs for several months now. It does make you kind of greasy, so you're gonna wanna put on some pajamas afterwards that you don't really maybe care about so much. That way you're not like getting petrolatum on your couch or whatever. So that's how I've been doing it, but I finished up a holy grail for me. This is a CeraVe healing ointment. Check out my video comparing this to Aquaphor. I love it. This is a holy grail product for me, this CeraVe healing ointment. It's got hyaluronic acid in it as well, and I really think that has a skin plumping effect in this product. Great on the lips, love it on the eyelids, but as I said, I've been doing the body slugging thing with this and adore that. Also finished up the Cetaphil healing ointment. Now I haven't really compared this to the CeraVe one. This one is a great ointment, but a little different in terms of the consistency and the ingredients. This one is a lot softer. It has shea butter in it. I mean, there's nothing left in there. It has shea butter in it, so I find that this one glides on the skin more easily. It has better spread in comparison to the CeraVe product. You know, acts as a skin protectant. Great if you get chafing. It's good on the lips, the eyelids. And if you want to try slugging, this would be a good option. Like CeraVe, the active ingredient is petrolatum, but unlike CeraVe, this has shea. Now, the CeraVe healing ointment and the Cetaphil healing ointment, Aquaphor, they're petrolatum ointments, but they all have other ingredients in them, which for some people may cause problems. You know, you may develop an allergy to one. Like Aquaphor, for example, it's got lanolin. Some people develop an allergy to lanolin. So if that's the case, you can't go wrong with just plain petrolatum. I finished this mega tub of Vaseline. This is a favorite of mine. And this is a great product for acting as a skin protectant, slugging, eyelids, lips, cracked heels, cracked fingers. You can't go wrong. And it's really a great product. It's what we use in medicine for healing surgical sites. So if you get a cut, a scrape, just wash it out with soap and water and use this. It will help the cut heal better, keep the wound moist, which is what you want for proper wound healing. You want the wound to stay moist so that healthy skin cells can migrate in, but you also want to protect it, which this does. There are other, you know, you don't have to buy name brand Vaseline. It's just plain petrolatum. Speaking of lips, this finished too quickly for my liking because I love it. As you guys probably remember me talking about it when I was using it, and I've talked about it in other videos. It's a long-standing favorite. It is the Neutrogena Hydrating Lip Treatment, the Hydro Boost Hydrating Lip Treatment. Oh, love this product. Really helps keep the lips moist, hydrated, plump. Great to put on before bed. I do not like the packaging, however, and you finish it up pretty quickly. Let me know. I know a lot of you guys, when I was using this, you wanted to try it out. So give me some feedback, what you thought of it. Did you like it as much as I do, or were you unimpressed? I love it. I'm currently using their Hydro Boost. It's like overnight lip mask. That one's really good, but I prefer the hydrating lip treatment. I think it's a little bit better. Okay. Then, as you guys recall, on my trip for the flight, I used these Skyn Iceland Hydrocool Firming Eye Gels. I love these. If you're gonna go on a flight especially, they're just helpful for keeping the under eyes looking awake and oriented. When you're in a plane, the air is really dry, and the first place that dryness can pop up is around your eyes. I use these, and I also use the CeraVe healing ointment, and that combination, when I landed in Paris, I went right to the meeting, had to be up, was up all day and everything doing stuff, and this really kept it so that I didn't look so bedraggled when I arrived. They have ceramides and peptides, ubiquinone or CoQ10. It actually has been shown to get into the skin and help in mitigating some of the damage from free radicals that are generated when you are exposed to environmental stressors like UV, pollution. Long story short, I just really like those. And they make the patches for other areas of the face too. Whenever there's like some big sale at Sephora or online at Skin Store or something, those are a good thing to pick up during those sales. Don't pay full price for them because there's almost always some website out there that has a sale and those would be included. So save getting them for when there's a sale. I mentioned earlier I've been using the Hydro Boost cleanser to wash my hands as well because previously in my bathroom I was using this Dial foaming hand soap that I got at Costco in a big pack. This, first of all, you go through it really quickly, and second of all, it ends up drying out the fingers quite a bit. I found that I was getting some hangnails when I was using this. So since switching to the facial cleanser, that has become a thing of the past. I don't remember what scent this was, but yeah. Not skincare, but y'all know how much I love my oral hygiene. I went through a bottle of the ACT Whitening Anti-Cavity Fluoride mouthwash. I really like this, and honestly, I did appreciate a little bit of a whitening effect of my teeth. Currently, I'm using a fluoride rinse from this brand that is meant for kids. It's like a pineapple flavor. It's quite good. Yeah, I like these. Fluoride is helpful for cavity prevention, and I just find the rinse, I feel like the rinse, I use the rinse like after I brush my teeth, and I feel like it just helps ever so slightly dislodge any residual particles from like between my teeth that I didn't get out with flossing and brushing, and deposits more fluoride on. Speaking of fluoride, I finished this toothpaste. I've really been into kids flavors lately, and this unicorn sparkle bubblegum is really good. I also currently am doing a grape flavor by this brand, which I'm almost finished with. These are really good, and the reason I kind of like the fruity flavors is they tend to be less irritating around the skin of the mouth. Some people who deal with like perioral dermatitis, a lot of that actually can be aggravated by certain flavorants in oral care products, especially the mint flavors, the cinnamon flavors, spearmint, wintergreen. Those can actually end up triggering some irritation around the mouth. So I really like that Hello brand, and the Hello brand doesn't use SLS. SLS is not a bad ingredient, but in toothpaste it can be present kind of in a high percentage, I guess. And that can end up being responsible for aggravating the perioral dermatitis as well. So if you're dealing with perioral dermatitis, try these Hello Kids toothpaste. They still have fluoride to give you the cavity prevention piece, but they don't have SLS, and they have the fruity flavors, which tend to be less irritating. All right, y'all, those are all the skincare products that I finished up. Again, make sure you've got the bell notification on so you know when my sunscreen empties video goes live and when the hair care empties video goes live, which I'm gonna film right now. So that'll probably go up later this week. But I hope you guys are having a great first day of summer. I think it is today. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.